Okay, this is my client Consuelo. She completed 6 months of the precision lifestyle, and she's here to share her experience with the program today. Consuelo, are you ready to get started?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Tell us about yourself. How old are you? What do you do?
My name's Consuelo Pena. I'm 32, and I work as a designated here as a Walgreens. So I work at a pharmacy and in the South Florida.
Amazing. And where were you in achieving your fitness goals before you started this program?
Before that, before starting the program, I was in a very all or nothing type of mentality, and I was a very much the typical cardio bunny. I ran a lot, ate very limited meals, prepped meals because I never cooked any of mine. So I would order food online to come get delivered to me, or I go and get those quick and easy, simple eats, yogurts or pre-made stuff at like a Walmart or Sprouts or things like that. So that was my limited beliefs before showing the program that was true dieting, calorie deficit complete, all or nothing type of foods, and then just run it all off later kind of thing.
Got
So
it. And what were you skeptical of when you started the program?
when I started the program,
What were you
I
skeptical
was
of?
skeptical. Okay, so you guys kept thinking you had like mindset calls and the workouts that were channels, and I was like, okay, am I gonna be able to do the workouts? But because you said weights, I told you I want to gain muscle, and I told you that I want to lose weight. I was like, what are they gonna make me cook? And you're like, we'll give you a grocery list. I'm like, groceries, like pre-made ones, um, options. Like, do I have to cook these things? I guess I was a little more skeptical about just something new. So I guess the skepticism mainly lied in the kitchen and seeing if I was able to attribute to more weight based training. So that was my skepticism, honestly.
And what was your big breakthrough from our coaching program?
My biggest breakthrough, her name is Dorothy Dusty, and also learning that the lifting weights is actually more beneficial. I actually hurt my knee, so I couldn't do the running as much as I could as the second part of the program. So I learned that I needed to focus on the resistance, add a little bit more weight, focus on the posture. And I realized that the front of my body was always stronger because I naturally run and propel myself forward. But the more I focused on leaning back, focusing on the hamstrings, on my back, and on my butt, it's actually helped me a little bit better with my posture. It's helped me a little bit more stronger with other parts of my body, which is my derriere and my hamstrings. My calves are a little bit stronger. My back feels a little less burdened, and I feel like I'm standing a little taller. The cooking aspect of it, I can bake and I like it, and my kid actually likes some of my stuff. It actually transpired to Aaron. He said that he likes to cook his own meals. He preps his own stuff. He works out as well. Since he has limited his basketball, he actually found lifting weights as a catharsis. And I found myself that I found different avenues with different types of cardio inputs, like different types of workouts with weights. So my limited beliefs in the beginning actually became the strongest part that I took away from it, and made it to where I explored new ideals and new frame of mind of the kitchen. That fear is gone of both getting of thinking that there's only one avenue of working out and thinking that I can't lift up a pan without burning water. So that has helped a lot in all of it, and it's influenced throughout the house. I mean, there's always work in progress. There's always I'm still working on some of the dry muffins, but at least some of those dry muffins are edible and not burnt. And now I'm actually working on making my own type of. I'm hoping to hopefully develop a candy alternative, so I don't binge eat as bad as I used to. So I mean, it just dawned on me that I'm not as negative. I mean, I still make jokes, but I'm not as negative and down on myself and ready to give up once it doesn't go my way, you know? So that's the mindset shift that went from there. Instead of from being sullen and crying in the corner and feeling sorry for myself, I rise up. What can I do instead? Let's do this instead. What since this class is broken, where can I pour my energy into? So that has changed as well. Those are my takeaways.
And who would you, what have been your specific results from the coaching program?
Okay, so I started off at about 121, and I hang steady throughout the whole process. Of course, there's the days that I've ballooned up to up to 124, but I've always found myself going back. And some of those mindset calls told us that you guys that have reminded us is it's not always going to be the scale going down. It's not always going to be, and once the scale goes up, sometimes it spikes up. But then you'll see if you keep the consistency, it'll stay down. And even though the body fat, even though I weigh about 119 now, I've only lost a couple pounds, I gained muscle, which I have guns now. Gained muscle in all parts of my body. I gained a little bit more confidence in wearing a tank top. I'm not as, censored wearing a jacket, So, I mean, so that as far as body metrics wise, I feel like I'm stronger. I gained more muscle, like you said, throughout my entire body. I lost a little bit more on my waist. And I feel that even though, like I said, consistency is key for me. So that was big into it. Like, even though I lost track, I always found myself going back on track. So that was the physical aspect of me going through it. I feel stronger, my posture's better, and I feel like I'm a little tighter back there than I was before.
Amazing. So. And who would you recommend this program for?
Anybody, honestly. I mean, look, a lot of people look at me and they're like, okay, she's small. Why does she need to lose weight? Well, that's not your problem. I want to lose weight for myself. So anyone seeking confidence, wanting reassurance, wanting actual guidance, and wanting professionals to keep you accountable, and anyone that feels like they can't handle it and doesn't know what to do at all, I would recommend it to anybody that needs it mentally, physically, or emotionally, to be honest. So, because it's helped me a lot.
Amazing. So. And what would you say to someone who just signed up and maybe they're a little bit scared about getting started?
Okay, so one thing that Rob said that sticks out in one of his things: do the things that scare you. If it scares you and you don't do it, you're really doing anything. Like, it's okay. Just like a ride, you're gonna have a bit of doubt and anxiousness in the pit of your stomach, but once you do it, that sensation and relief and realization of progress comes, and then you smile knowing that you did it and it's worth it. So
amazing.
That's what I feel.
Is there anything else that you want to mention and share?
Dorothy is a gem in the program. She helps with nutrition. I have some limited eating issues. I won't disclose all of them, but she has helped me find alternatives, different areas and avenues of support groups. And then also the mindset calls help a lot. I've witnessed a lot of other people on here who started out with me and so closed, so insecure, but then now they're flourishing with positive and they smile. You just tell they sit up a little straighter because they've done the work. And just like I did, you just done the work. So that's what I would say, I guess. So
amazing. Thank you so much for your time today, Consuelo. You've crushed it in the past 12 months. I'm super excited to see you continue to keep growing and getting better from here.
All right. Thank you so much for your help. You and Rob and Dusty and Kat and all of you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you.